kind to one another and don't give in to fear. That's all that I am asking for Christmas time this year.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Diane and this is my pink bathtub day number 19. I always have to look at this. 19 of Vlogmas. Welcome back. It is a very sunny day here in Manitoba, so you know what that means. It has gotten colder again. I've been knitting on my gnome and I've really been enjoying it. I'm at the part where you need to block it and I have not yet done so, but I think I'm just going to spray it with water and pin it a little bit. I got to look at the instructions. Being careful not to make you peek on the color. I find it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. Much skinnier. Here it is. I have finished the body. There is lots of purling in the body, so that is why it needs to be blocked out. I did get some laddering. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. The color that Hubs chose has a little bit of variegation in it, and it looks much nicer knit than purled, in my opinion. So now we're at the point we're going to wet this and block it. Then we stuff it up to around here. I've got to find something to weight it so it will stand, but it's coming along nicely now. This part was much easier to do than this part. Speaking of gnomes, it is another Gnome Nation participant for today. And it is Lisa from Ontario. Lisa sent me 2 photos of gnomes she has made, one in knit and one in crochet. So the first one is a knit pattern by Funny Rabbit Toys, and they are on Etsy if you want to look at their patterns. She knit this with Patterns Astra. Second photo she sent me is a crochet pattern by the Passionate Crafter website, and this one was made by Bernat Premium Yarn. So thank you, Lisa from Ontario, for sharing that with us today. So why don't we get to the next color in the Advent? We are on day number 19, and let's see what it is. Ooh, this is like a pinky peach color almost. I don't know if it's picking it up much more pinker, but there is a few like over here. Very nice. These are 30-gram hanks. And as you know, the plan is to knit this anthology throw with this yarn Advent throughout the year of 2025. Now, looking at the colors, I am inclined to start at the end on day 24. I know we don't know what day 24 color is, and work my way backwards through the Advent to have the purple colors at the end of the blanket, because that is going to be the thinnest stripes from that blanket. So that's kind of my plan, is to have the lighter colors and to work my way out from there. So starting on the final day. Now, day 24 last year when I had the Aberdeen's wool calendar, the full hank of yarn was pretty much complementary to day 24. So I'm very curious to see what the final big hank is going to look like, but we're not going to know until, well, day 24. Let's hang this up on the mantle string. You saw my sweater on me yesterday. I was worried it might be a little tight, but the fabric is so much thicker than it was last year. And I know it is going to stretch a bit. I did have a t-shirt on underneath, and I think it's going to be fine. I do like the neckline a lot better on it than the pulled out version from my sweater from last year. I do recognize that when I was knitting the sweater last year, it was a 3.75 millimeter needle, and I found at the time the fabric was very drapey, very drapey. So I'm already seeing an improvement with this fabric being much tighter and denser. And I am going to research and look up different ways to launder the sweater. I asked my friend Alice, who is very knowledgeable about knitting sweaters, what I can do. She suggested that I soak it in warm to hot water. Then once I get it out of the water and put it on a towel, to put it in my washing machine and put it through my spin cycle to get the excess water out. Then to put it in a lingerie bag, like a dryer lingerie bag, a mesh bag, and put it in my dryer and put it in on low for 15 minutes, take it out, see how it feels, maybe put it in a little bit longer than that, and then just lay it flat to dry, not to try to overstretch it. I will report back on how that goes. So speaking of the Gracious sweater, I have another viewer that reached out to me. Sandra from Ontario is also knitting the Gracious sweater, and she has sent me a couple photos to share with you, and it's looking beautiful, Sandra. She bought a Koigu paint box, which is gorgeous. Her sweater, where she's at with it, with the other colors of the paint box in it. And it is looking fantastic, Sandra. I hope you send me a finished photo when you complete it I just want to see what it looks like. She said they were 30-gram hanks, so I guess, I don't know if you're using the entire 30 grams per stripe on that or how you're doing that. It is challenging to kind of figure it out. I am hoping that with the yellow, I might just try it on again to see how long it is on me, because it is a tighter fabric before I put on the ribbing. Might have to throw another color in there, because we have technically removed we've removed a couple of colors, so essentially 4 rows in total with the main color. I don't know, I'm probably not making any sense, but kind of did something out of character today. I baked a cake. Don't get too overly excited. It was just like a boxed cake. But Hubs made a wonderful dinner for us last night. He made a roast, and we have leftovers today. And the only thing that was missing was some sort of a nice dessert. So it's a lemon cake, which I love lemon cake. I've gone where no Diane has gone before. My CrossStitch that Demetra had sent me from the Naked Snail, and thank you again, Demetra. It's been very fun doing it. I'm hoping to get back into CrossStitch next year a little bit more. I have so many plans and not enough time. I feel like I need to stop sleeping around here. I'm just gonna stop sleeping, full stop. I'm gonna stay up all the time, and I'm just gonna like craft, because why not? Belvidere Soap Company. We are on day number 9. This is a hard feeling thing. I'm thinking could be a soap, it could be another bath bomb, but it's a little big and very dense. So let's see what is in day number 9. It has been a wonderful mix of products. It's another bath bomb. Look at that. Smells very nice. Doesn't say what the fragrance is, but quite a large one, 130 grams. Very nice.
Lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
I keep looking at this little bag of minis and little end pieces to make another mini sweater, and I am continuing to, seeing all these colors. I am continuing to resist because, I mean, I have to wait, just have to, but some really great colors. I did pull out my scrap yarn that was left over from my very first pair of socks. Here is them. Barocco sock yarn, very fun. I'm going to definitely make a sweater with that remaining yarn, hopefully before the end of this series, because I do want to make a sweater out of each sock yarn that I do in 2025. Now, I'm not going to do the one with the striped sock that I'm working on. I do have to finish that sock. That's another thing on my list. I'm going to be a very busy elf these next few weeks. Meanwhile, in Canada, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're staying warm wherever you are in the world. And until next time, my friends, take care, be well, and we'll see you tomorrow.